Marriage is a beautiful thing, but a lot of us make a lot of mistakes before jumping into marriage. Today, I'll be sharing some of those mistakes with you, so keep watching. Hello guys, and welcome back to my YouTube channel. It's Gils here again today, and today is going to be a nice one. We're going to be talking about mistakes that people make before marriage, consciously or unconsciously. A lot of them unconsciously though, but these are things that we can avoid. The first one I'll be jumping into right away is a lot of people want to be married at all costs. Yes, you heard me. I said at all costs. Emphasis on all costs. See, marriage is a beautiful thing. It is a nice thing. It's an amazing thing, especially if you're going in with somebody that you know, somebody that you love, somebody that you're ready to, just spend the rest of your life with. Marriage is a beautiful thing. But marriage, like any other thing, right? When people start saying that they'll do anything to be married, or they will do everything in their power to have a particular thing, or they want this thing at all costs, it's problematic, because people can go any length to have it. Marriage is going to come to each and every one of us at the appropriate time. Our paths are different. Some people get married at as early as 20, even earlier. Some people get married as late as 40, 50, 60. If a girl is saying, oh, I must get married this year at all costs, the next person who might probably just ask her out, which might not be the right person for her, who she doesn't know properly, who she doesn't feel this spark for, or she doesn't have a soft spot for, or somebody who she can ride with good and bad, but because she's like, oh, I must get married this year at all costs, the next thing you know, she's jumping into marriage. Those are the kind of mistakes that we make before jumping into marriage, and then very soon you're into it and you're like, who sent me? Like, what have I done? The next thing I'll be talking about is marriage, right? It's not one day. The wedding is a very short phase. It just comes and it goes, and then the marriage is what you have to deal with. So a lot of us make the mistake of planning the wedding, like it's all about the wedding. Oh, my dress must be like this, the wedding has to be 20 million, I have to rent this hall, I have to buy this shoe, my bridesmaids have to dress like this. A lot of us make it about the wedding and we forget the marriage. That is why a lot of people make weddings from money that has been borrowed, or they use their last savings to make the wedding, and then after the wedding they don't have anything to call their own. Like, you're either broke, you're poor, or you're owing vendors who helped you during your wedding. You have not finished paying the caterer, the person who decorated, you have not given the money. All those things start coming into play, because in our heads we're all about, oh, the wedding must be like this, the wedding must be perfect, the wedding. No, I feel like that is a mistake that we make, and then we go in and we don't have any money, and then the man is looking at the woman like, because of you I've used all my savings that I have been keeping for the past how many years. Or the woman is like, I need money to go and buy this, and then the man is like, which money? It's not the same money that I used to pay for the wedding. It's not the same money that you know what I'm talking about. They start becoming, there's a struggle and there's regret and all those things. It's not called for. So we should put it in mind that this is a mistake that we're making if we are basing our minds only on the wedding day and not on the marriage, which is the long run. So the next point I'll be talking about is to the girls. I don't understand it. Like, I need somebody to help me explain this thing. I don't understand it at all. And it is this pregnancy trick or trap. It has worked for some people, it has worked for some people, and they have lived happy lives. The majority of the people who have gone into this whole marriage thing with the whole pregnancy trap, I feel sorry to say that most of them regret it. If they are truthful, they'll tell you most of them regret it, or most of them are not happy and just have to stay there because, or maybe they have kids and they don't want to leave, or what would people say and things like that. You understand? I don't understand why a girl would purposely want to have or want to get pregnant for a particular man because she wants that man to marry her. So you don't like this guy, or maybe you're just infatuated by him, or maybe he has money and you're broke at the moment, and you think that because you have a baby for him, he's going to marry you. That's what has led a lot of us to this whole baby mama thing. There are a lot of baby mamas all over the place. Oh, my baby mama. And the men are boldly calling us their baby mamas, and we're happy. If he wants to marry you, he'll marry you. Whether you have a child for him or you don't have a child for him, he is going to marry you. Like the previous point I just gave about tricking somebody that you're pregnant, or the whole pregnancy trap thing for somebody to marry you. This other one, I don't even, maybe I didn't get that one. Like, why would somebody who is married be dating you and tell you that he's going to leave his wife for you, or she's going to leave her husband for you, and you believe? You no get sense. Fine face, no sense. Fine skin, no sense. You have gone to school, no sense. See, auntie, you must be joking. That thing does not work. Somebody who wants to leave another person, you just wake up and leave. You pack your bag and you leave. It is a 1 second decision. You see that one that you have been dating for 2 years, 3 years, 4 months, and he tells you, oh no, I will leave her. I'm just looking for the right time. I'm just looking for the right opportunity to tell her. I'm just waiting for our kids to get to secondary school. And then lie, they're fooling you. Don't allow anybody to play you for a fool. Don't be number 2 for anybody. You're meant to be number 1. Don't tell that I'll leave his wife, or the ones that will even tell that I wish I had met you before my wife. Uncle, no. Don't wish anything. Stay with your wife. That was your choice. If you're not happy there, bye-bye. Some people even go and sign, they go and sign with you somewhere else. Especially bushfallers, they'll tell you that, oh, I just married that woman for papers, blah, 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 blah. Both of us will stay together, or he'll come back to Cameroon and come and do the traditional rites, or you people will sign, and then he's there with the, telling you that, oh, he just married her for papers. Uncle, you just married her for papers, and here you have had the papers now. 5 years, 10 years, 20 years. That's a mistake, my dear sister. The way you start your marriage, that's the way you're going to continue. Don't allow things to happen now that you're not allowed in the long run. Don't take shit now that you cannot take in the long run. So please, aunties, sisters, mommies, it is the man's duty to pursue the woman. I don't get this modern age, a woman can ask a man out. Why would a woman be pursuing a man? It is the man's duty to leave his father and mother and look for a wife and cling to that wife. It is not the woman's duty to go around looking for the man that should leave his family and come and cling to her. I don't know if you're understanding where I'm coming from. The man has to make the decision that I want to marry this girl. I want to be with her. I want to spend the rest of my life with her. And I'm going to leave my family and cling to this woman so that we can build something in the future. Don't go around, ladies, don't go around asking a man out. Don't go around forcing a man to marry you. Don't go around showing how desperate you are, because when he marries you eventually, he's going to remind you every single day. In that house, he's going to tell you how, oh, you're the one who asked me out. You're the one who forced me to marry you. You're the one who insisted that we should get married, and now things are not working. You're the one who, you don't want to live with that blame all your life. It is a beautiful thing for a woman to sit down and be chased by a man. Every lady likes to sit, and then somebody will come and tell her, oh, you look beautiful, you look nice, I love you, I did. Like, who doesn't like those things? Everybody likes it. You like to be pampered, you like to hear all those nice things. You like, I don't know, or is it just me? But I feel like that's what it is, and that's what it should be. You should not be the one to go and be following a guy and telling him, oh, don't you think that, or oh, I love you, let's be in a relationship. I don't buy the new age, or everybody has a right to express themselves. If you like a guy, go and tell the guy and say, I'm not there. You leave and you're going to chase a guy. For what now? Why? With how fine you are. No, auntie, sit down, be pretty, look good, dress good, smell good, act properly. He's going to come. He's going to chase you. They are going to come. They are going to chase you. And you have many options to choose from. And you live your life happily ever after. Another very serious mistake that a lot of us make before marriage is giving the guy, the man, spousal privileges before you marry him. You are not yet married to this man. You are washing his clothes every day. You are cooking for him every day. You are cleaning for him every day. You are sleeping with him every day. You're going to run errands for his mother every day. You're practically doing everything maybe the only thing that's not happened is that maybe you don't even have a child for him, and in some cases maybe you even have a child for him. You are practically doing everything for him. Do it with some reservations. If you want to help him wash his clothes, yes, but it should not be an everyday thing, like, okay, he'll remove his own clothes, he cannot wash until you come and wash them for him. Or he'll eat, he cannot wash his plate until you come to his house and clean for him. Or you move into his house, you're sleeping with him Monday to Sunday. What is he missing? Like, what is it that is missing that will cause him to want more of you? Or where is the surprise aspect? He already has everything. He's not married to you. He has everything. He has seen everything. He has done everything. So he's not looking forward to any other thing. You people just assume the fact that you are in a very good relationship. You stay there, live your life, everything. Some people just end up having 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 children in those kind of situations, and there's no marriage. Or you do that, you start doing that because you want to get married, and then later on they marry you and you don't have the power to clean, cook and all of that again, and then they becomes a problem. So what else is there for him to look forward to? Like, he already has all those privileges. Don't make it a routine and see, because when you cannot deal when you are married, that becomes a problem. They will start telling you how, oh, because you wanted me to marry you, you are doing this, you are doing that, you are acting like this, you are acting like that, and then now because I marry you, you are contented and you don't want to do any of those things anymore. I want to say that we undermine the attitudes in people that we don't like. Yes, we just look at them like, we take them with a pinch of salt, like, that's how that person is, or it's something that I can manage. Forgetting that marriage is for the rest of your life. Like, you have to deal with that thing day in, day out, 365 and a quarter days every single year, year in, year out. So before marriage, before you agree to marry somebody, before you actually marry somebody, sit down and think about these things. Like, okay, this thing about this person, is this something that I am comfortable living with? Is this something that I can deal with for the rest of my life? Is this something that I can truly accommodate without it making me feel sad or bad, or without it having, you know, a domineering or a total influence over my life? Like, is this something that I can truly handle? The truth is, marriage has a lot of compromises. You'll never marry somebody who is 100%, because first and foremost, you are not 100% though, so don't be looking for somebody who is 100%. And secondly, nobody is 100%, or those who think that they are 100% are always those who are 0%. Make a choice, a conscious choice, like, okay, I can live with this thing, I can deal with this thing, I can actually handle this thing in such a way that I'll be happy, I'll be fine, there'll be peace in my home and everything like that. Those are some of the things that I feel that we overlook before marriage that end up causing trouble or sadness or bitterness within yourself or with one person. If you think that you have any other mistakes that people make before getting married and things like that, drop them down in the comment section. I'll be there to chat with you guys as usual. And until next time, I love you all, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.